Howdy, soldiers, it's your boy Big D, and it's time to review The Last Ship, Season 2, Episode 9, titled Uneasy Lies The Head. This is a spoiler review. If you have not seen the episode, go to tnt.com/The Last Ship, watch the full episode there. It should take me less than 3 minutes to recap the episode, giving my pros and cons and final score. Thanks again for joining me. If you have not heard the tremendous news, The Last Ship has been renewed for a Season 3. The sophomore year is going awesome. We're going to be going to junior year, baby, so let's get excited. What I'm worried about, are we going to get it to senior year? I'm ready for a 4th season, baby. I'm already thinking ahead. I'm thinking ahead, man. But seriously, congrats to the cast and crew. You deserve it. Very underrated show. The Last Ship is better than The Walking Dead, said no man ever. But I just said it. Fake. I mean, I don't mean it, but it's close. 2 different shows. I should get to the thing now before you guys leave. All right, let's get right to it. So Scott and Niels, they're kind of working together. I'm not going to get much into this part, but they're working together in a sort of way. Yeah. So Tex and Co, they're kind of talking about war stories and everything. And then the girl, the only girl that's in there, the new girl, I totally forgot her name, man. She's very beautiful, and that's why I forgot her name, because she's just memorizing. She's like, what's the difference between war stories? Death is death. It's still the same thing. It's death is death. And she kind of just ruins the moment, and you're kind of like, if you weren't pretty, I'd knock you out. You know, it's kind of like that moment, basically. So they need muscles. I don't know what a muscle is. Like, do they mean like we need muscles? I mean, Eric Dane's right there. I got it for you, Dr. Scott. You know what? I got it for you, Dr. Scott. Whatever, Master Chief. Here, Dr. Scott. But I guess she doesn't need that muscles. So, hoo-ah. So the president, he goes and meets some of the staff about food and everything, and he doesn't even know what type of food he wants, so he's a failure. Thanks, Obama. No, but seriously, he needs to take time, and, okay. Niels talks about Scott's older boyfriend, like from before the outbreak and everything. He tries to get into her head and everything. Danny and Co, they get ambushed by this young resistance led by a guy named Ray, and he has a crossbow. Did he steal that from Daryl Dixon? Who knows? But seriously, it's led by Ray, and he says you're worth more alive than dead. So that means that the immune have gone to them and actually said, hey, if you see the Nathan James, they're going to say they have the cure, fight them. So that's what they were going to do. They were going to take him alive, give him to the immune, but, you know, Chandler talks to Ray, he ends up talking to him, and basically, they're good. They're going to work together. He also has a comic book, Ray. He made a comic book, I guess, which it looks crappy, but okay. The kid, well, they make a deal to go to the Nathan James. They have to go after the bounty hunter now. That's the goal. They have to go after the immunes and take them out. So some kids ask Tex, hey, have you ever killed someone? Yeah. Cool. No, it's not. Well, do you think we could fight and stay here? Not a chance. And I'm thinking to myself, if I was the kid, hey, this is our territory. You are on our ground. You don't tell me, you don't come in here and barge over and tell me what I can do and what I can't do. I've been surviving here on the ground longer than you. I'm staying and fighting. That's all you have to do. Was that too hard, guys? Was that too hard, Cody? See what happens later to you in the episode. Yeah. You know, I would have wrote you off either way, because, you know. Cody. Who names a kid Cody? I know a few guys named Cody. They're all in special classes. Either way, moving on. Stephen Amell on Raw, though. Really great, really great. Anyway, that happens. So, basically, the kids are going to the Nathan James now, and I love how the guy is enjoying being president. He's eating like a sandwich, like a grilled cheese sandwich, and "Yes, Mr. President," and he's like, "It's good to be me." And I wonder if Matthew McConaughey's still alive. I don't know. Who knows? I wonder if Gene Wilder's still alive too. So Scott and Niels, they have a moment, man, and he was so close to kissing her. And I think she was just playing him the whole time, but I was thinking to myself, hashtag Nisk, N-I-T-T, Scott, T-T, N-I, Niels, Nisk. That's a relationship goal right there. And he was kind of like, well, Dr. Scott, we all have our scars, and I do Neil's voice. And she's kind of like, oh, blah, blah, blah. I'm so sexy, but I'm not really paying attention because I'm looking at your face, but you're talking about a bunch of science stuff, and I'm just going to sit right here. And anyway, she's kind of like sitting close to him, and he's like, oh, la, la, and blah, 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 blah. And they were so close to kissing, but then she was like, but, I'm just teasing you, gotta go, whatever. And he was just kind of like, Rugrats. And that goes on, and literally Dr. Scott is bae, #1 beautiful, most woman on the apocalypse. Not afraid to say. If that actress is watching, please, don't be afraid. You know my number. I don't even know my own number, actually. It is my number. I don't know. So anyway, she gives the info, and the battle is beginning. Ray shoots a, what is that called? He shoots a flare, and a bunch of the immune start coming. Almost sounds like it's a zombie apocalypse here. And a firefight. It was a firefight! It goes down. And Cody didn't end up going on the ship to the Nathan James. So now Cody is there, and he stayed, and Chandler is looking for him. The captain is looking for him. This is why you have side people, so the side people could go look for Cody. And literally, here's Chandler running, and the people are right there where he could get shot, and he's like, Cody! And I'm like, you could get shot. You're looking for a kid you don't even know. One kid out of 1,000 in the world. Is he that important to you? Is he? Either way, so there was an awesome Jeep explosion, and Chandler was running, and I was like, Michael Bay, you cheeky bastard. So they end up finding him. He is dead. The guy is like, Captain wants you alive. I hope you do something stupid so I can shoot you. And Ray ends up getting him with a spear or something. He's like, you're gonna need a bigger boat. Maybe preferably the Nathan James, mate. So that's going on. And Ray kills the guy, and they're all on the ship, and the girl's like, it's all the same. The war, and we're still killing each other. And I'm kind of thinking to myself, you're a bummer. You're a bummer. You're more cute when you're with a gun, but when you're talking, it's just, it's all the same, And it's like, yeah, this ain't gonna work out. No, just leave, because all she does is just blah blah blah. Oh, war is bad. It's like, I know that. That's why we joined the Navy. Do you expect not to kill people? I mean, we're still fighting people. You're in the freaking Navy. You're gonna fight people. I mean, nice ski. That's going on. So the president is giving orders, and that was a really badass moment. And Scott puts the virus in Niels. He starts bleeding, and he dies. Long story short, he dies. And I was literally thinking to myself, they're going to become a couple. And she was playing him the whole time. And I was like, Dr. Scott. Dr. Scott. Whew. Could I be the next Niels, please? I mean, it was pretty awesome. And Niels was like, you can't do this to me. You can't do this to me. You were going to kiss me earlier. And she was like, was I? But you were so close to my lips. Was I? But what do you mean? Was I? You were. Oh, yeah. Well, maybe because it's just not that important to me, because maybe you're the sick son of a bitch who holds the virus that killed a bunch of people that I love. So maybe I would kiss you, but maybe I wouldn't. But if I kissed you and I'm immune, but you're immune because you hold the virus, but if I kiss you, wouldn't I get sick because technically your saliva will get into me, and then that saliva will get into you, and then technically we AIDS, and then blah 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 blah, and then it's like, that's not how it works, is it? And then it just goes on, and it's just I got a soda right there. Either way, I'm just stalling a long time. Let's get right to it, the pros. The ending of this episode, Niels is dead. And for the last episode with Niels, he did really good. I really enjoyed the actor, and I thought to myself, I really want to see more Niels. We just got renewed for season 3. Let's see more Niels into season 3. He ends up dying. Okay. But still, the way that it ended, and Niels himself, the way he acted this episode, I was literally feeling for the guy. You do feel for the guy, but then you don't, but you kind of do in a sort of way. You're not like, that's a sick bastard, it's just an actor. But still, he did awesome. The action in this episode, finally we get to see some action, and it was very well enjoyable, man. Of course, we didn't get to see Danny and them really kicking ass, and only like, boom, 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 blank, and then we saw the guy go down, ugh. But still, I think the action, for the most part, the explosions and everything really make up for it. Again, the effects, the practical effects, the explosions, and when Chandler was running, that was a cool shot. I really do enjoy that directing shot. Directing itself. The president, he's really proving himself because now he's giving orders and he's finally understanding what he has to do to run a country as great as the US of A. Also, Ray. I didn't particularly like Ray, but you could tell he was more of a leader. But would a leader leave his team behind? Would he? What are you, Casey Affleck? Don't want to be far from your brother Ben Affleck. Fly away. Actually, if I was Casey Affleck, I would be close to Ben Affleck all the time. That's just me, because he's my brother. Either way, Dr. Scott, remember every week I say, Dr. Scott, she's not in here a lot. They finally showed her. She's alive, guys. Dr. Scott's alive. She did fantastic. She was great, wasn't she? She did better acting than any Arrow cast member could. So she did awesome. Love the way that she acted in here. She was really cool. And Tex. Tex brings the funniness, the humor. Not a chance. It's like, fucking Tex. Eating the pretzel. I worked at Guantanamo Bay for 16 weeks. It's like, oh, like, and war is so important. It's like, no, you're not hot anymore. Just get away. This is the guy table. You know, whatever. But I am one of the guys. Just changes her voice. Credits. The cons of this episode, ladies and gentlemen. There's no emotion towards Cody's death. You think Ray would be like, no, but nope. I only knew him for 2 weeks. He's actually from Delaware. But, yeah, okay. He died. Let's move on. No emotion. Like, don't give me that. It's not really emotion. It's called acting, you know? No. Also, it's all the same scene. I just didn't dig it. I don't hate that character. I just didn't dig it, you know? And also, looking for Cody's scene, the one where he was running, Chandler and a bunch of people were shooting at him and he didn't get shot once. That just didn't make sense to me. But overall, I'm going to give this episode an A-. Even though how much I made fun of it, it was a great damn episode. It's one of the best episodes out of season 2. Not emotionally wise, but the action. The action was fun. Seeing Ray and the new Resistance people being part of the set. You feel like you're on the set, and the explosions. That looks really cool, and that's why I dig it so much. Can you dig it, sucker? But seriously, I enjoyed this episode so much, guys. So go ahead and tell me your favorite parts of this last ship episode. And are you excited that got renewed for season 3? Because I'm excited. You better be excited because I'm excited. If you're not excited, I'm still excited either way. My life goes on. Comment down below. Tell me your favorite part again of the last ship. And I swear, Danny had a beard, and then he was shaved. And then he had a beard, and then he was shaved. Did anyone see that? I caught that. I caught that, you know. I'll see you all next week. May the Spock be with you. Always, I'm sorry I really stalled this episode, but I'm just having fun. Because it's 3:14 in the morning. Why am I talking to you guys? I'll see you all later.